Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Stockport. I thought we'd start today by showing you Ashley Conway. Well, that rhymed more than I intended it to. Bruno Bridges, we always start off by showing him, so I thought we'd show Ash Conway. The potential ability is still there according to my coach. His current ability is improving nicely as well, which is nice. But unfortunately, he's still only just getting to grips with the potential option of him playing in a deeper role here. He's slowly getting there by playing in that role. Hopefully, if he does get decent there and slowly but surely works his way in there, there might be a place for him in the team later down the line if he keeps impressing. But he's not really playing a great deal at the moment because, of course, he plays in a position that the team doesn't really use. And that does cause some issues for us. Now, since we haven't done one for quite a while, actually, on this save, I kind of completely forgot about it. I'm going to do a question of the day. I'm going to start off with a question of the day. Today's question is this. What is your how did I not know that fact about football? I actually couldn't think of any off the top of my head, which either means I know everything about football, which is very unlikely, or I know nothing about football, which is painstakingly likely. But did you know that Breda Hangeland, the Norwegian international who used to play for Fulham, was actually born in Texas? I think he was born in Texas. That could be wrong as well. But yeah, what's your little known fact about football? Drop those in the comments. I'll be very interested to hear those. And if you have any ideas for a question of the day question, drop those in the comments as well with the hashtag QOTD. Right, let's get into it. We've only played one game off camera, of course, because we've got a double header of huge games against Salford and, of course, runaway leaders Dulwich Hamlet. Now, our one-off camera game was at home against Hartlepool, and we were brilliant. Yet again, we just look like we've got this league sussed already. The team, everything is just working perfectly at the moment. I'm totally happy tactically with the way things are going. I genuinely think that the distribution changes we've made have just made us that much more solid. It's enabling to keep us, I think, an extra 2 or 3% possession per game, in all honesty, just by not wasting that early possession and letting our defenders play with the ball a little bit at this level. We are trying things that you wouldn't normally want to do at this level, but it seems to be working, and maybe, you know, might encourage you to try some weird shit at this level too. But we got the win, a 1-0 win. Jake Cope scored the goal, assisted by Magoma. Cope, yet again, after his 3 assists in the last game, my screen over here is about to turn off. He now pops up with a goal to give us the win in this one. He has given me a reason to keep him in the team, frankly. I could have put Jaden Anthony back in the team, but Cope played so well in the last game, I thought I'd give him a chance, and he scored the winner for us in this one too. Him and Anthony are really fighting for position in that, and that's what I want. Bantam did not have the best game in this game at all, so I brought Darren Stevenson off the bench. He wasn't fantastic, but he still made a couple of good passes from time to time, and it's nice to see that he's still going to have a place in this team. Now, other teams have actually now played more games than us, and a win today, if we were to get it, but it's going to be difficult, away at Salford, would actually mean that we would go top of the division. I don't know where that game's disappeared to that we should have played. I guess it's against Eastleigh or Aldershot or Hartlepool. I don't know where that game's disappeared to. I don't know why it disappeared either, but it doesn't matter. We'll get the game back at some point. But at the moment, we're 3 points clear into the playoffs, and we have a game in hand on the teams around us. Still unbeaten along with Leyton Orient, the only unbeaten teams left. Have the best defence in the league. The best defence in the league. And for a team that play the way we do, I would not expect that. But we did it last year too, and it just seems to be working. I'm a huge fan of it, I've got to say. But the other thing is, still, our top scorer in this team still only has 2 goals. I mean, that's insane. For us to be one of the best teams in this league, and for our top scorer to only have 2 goals, just shows you that we do not need a single player scoring the goals. We've only played 7 games, and we've already had 11 different goal scorers in the league, which is truly terrific. Anyway, without further ado, we've got 2 games today. Salford away, and then we are playing... Where's the other one? Oh yeah, Dulwich Hamlet at home. I feel like our first defeat of the league is going to come in one of these 2 games. Honestly, I think it's more likely to come in this one than it is against Dulwich Hamlet. Salford are the favourites for the league title this year by miles. I wonder if we've been, like, reassessed or not. I don't know. We'll find out at some point. And Dulwich Hamlet are not. They're expected to go down. So I feel like we'll probably win at home against Dulwich, but probably lose this one. But you never know. The way we're playing at the moment, who could possibly tell? So this was the lineup from the last game. We're going to have to make changes, unfortunately. Ibu Toure is going to have to come out. In will come Mahmudovic in goal as well. In goal? I don't want to put him in goal. That would be a terrible decision. That being said, I feel like Jaden Anthony might be a better bet on the right-hand side for today's game, just so we've got even fresher legs against Salford. And we can bring Cope off the bench. Also think I might start Jaden Thompson-Brissett, just because I'm just trying to, revert those 2 around a few times and just see who sort of clings to that role. I think that's a solid bench as well. John, Cope, Stevenson and Duxbury. Salford play this weird-ass system. Another one of the reasons I think we're going to struggle, because is that J. Emmanuel Thomas? Yes, it is. Well, I suppose it is. We just don't know if his first name's J or just the word. There we go, J. I thought his first name was a letter. I just think we're going to struggle against this team. Is that Gail Bigirimana? Yes. Some of these players are vastly above this division. Crumpled up nature valley bars. Are you sadistic? Yeah, you're probably right. That was a bit far. To be fair, like someone said in the comments, you don't really even need to crumple them up. You just need to open the packet and voila, it's everywhere. We do have nothing to lose. We're essentially just having a free hit here. I mean, everything we do at the moment is a free hit. I'm so happy with the way that we're playing at the moment. I will be interested to see what happens when we hit our inevitable dip, because there's going to be one. There's no way we get through an entire season without a dip. Last year we had them. Then I made the tactical changes, but we do look better now. But I want to see how we handle having a bit of low morale after, say, 1 or 2 defeats in a row and see how that affects the team then. But luckily, we've got ourselves... Is that Nico goddamn Kranchar? I don't know what to say. He's not with them in real life, is he? It's making it seem as if he is, but part of me doesn't think that's a legitimate transfer. If he's genuinely with them in real life, then do let me know. He looks a bit, you know, not that I can talk, but a little bit around the neck, you know? I mean, for crying out loud, they've even got Alex Jones. Like, they're calling in all the shots now.
I'm animated. My heart's big. Start your journey to super male vitality today.
Right, let's go and do our best. That's all we can really ask for. I do worry about the fact that they've got those 3 strikers, though. It's going to give us some space in the midfield, though, you'd like to think. Here we go. Corner time. Touré's ball. Palmer's head. Oh, and what a chance. We could have been in front after just 6 minutes. We absolutely had them on the ropes. Bigirimana hits the post. First chance of the game for Salford. It's going to take the corner as well. Get your big heads on it, lads. Oh, Nathan Pond knocks it down, and Kone, and it's cleared wide. Ooh, this is going to be a fun game. I'm still tempted to go to attacking, though, because we've got so much of the possession, and it's not really gone away just yet. And, oh no, no. Ashley Palmer. I don't know if you actually saw what just happened there, but you're about to, is all I'm going to say. Ashley Palmer, mate. I'm starting to wonder if he's being paid. It's Agent Ashley. Just watch this. We might have to run the segment again, lads. Oh my goodness. Okay, so watch what happens when Ashley Palmer tries to clear the ball when this ball eventually does land at his feet underneath the post. Just whack. It's a great finish, to be fair, to Ashley Palmer. But what is he doing? It's not the best ball. Kone picks it up. Bigirimana. Salford's starting to look a bit more aggressive now. Ball in. And Kone strikes it, and it's 2-0 to Salford City. I don't even have words. I mean, that's a great goal. Take nothing away. Mamadou Kone, great goal. Scott Wiseman, great finish from the cross. But what a weird first half. Wiseman's ball in. It's a wonderful strike from Kone, by the way. On the half volley, rattles it near post, and Salford, they really do look quite good, don't they? Okay, we'll reassess this at half-time. Okay, so, as first halves go, this is like, yeah, not a good one. Not a good one at all. So, 2-0, half-time. We're going to get aggressive with them. I'm going to say, show me something else, because you've been really bad in places. Like, going forward, we were looking all right in places. It's been quite even game, to be honest. But Salford have just been better at taking their chances. Right, tactically, I might try and work ball into the box. We're getting a lot of possession, but we are going to push the tempo, actually, and actually do a slightly shorter passing for the second half. See whether we can't get ourselves at least back into the match a little bit. You know, if we lose, we lose, but I want to see something from this game. I want to see us score a goal. Okay, changes I think might be needed a little earlier than usual. Duxbury going to come in. Anthony's been poor. I might get Ashley Palmer for Cameron John. I know it's 3 substitutions very, very early, but we need to do something here. Duxbury might be able to pull us out a cross of dreams for someone to put in the back of the net right now, and that's kind of all we need. Grimshaw, Lloyd, cut up by Magoma. I know Magoma's going to be knackered, but we'll have to rest him for the next game completely. Cope at the back post is already through! And Jake Cope, he just appears in these positions. And now Kebby making the overlap. Men in the box, if he can find the cross. Back post, maybe? Digs it out. Banton! Oh, what a save from Blizzard. I'm tempted to just turn off the slightly shorter passing, just so that we're a bit more options. That's nice, actually. Nice little 1-2 to create some space. Duxbury's ball, cleared away. Gonna get another chance at it. Ball across. Oh, over the bar. Pain with the long throw. Everybody's in there, and it's over the bar again. It does look like it's going to be a 2-0 defeat. Very, very unlucky. I have to say it. We were so unlucky in that game. They didn't have a single chance. Clear cut or half. We created tons and just could not put it in the net. The own goal and the Mamadou Kone strike, and it's a 2-0 win for Salford City. I'm not Right, it doesn't worry me too much because we still played fantastically well in terms of tactically, everything was going right. Just sometimes you're not going to score and sometimes you're going to concede weird goals like that. The offside trap wasn't broken particularly in that game. We still look very, very good. We just got a bit unfortunate. It happens. First defeat of the season was bound to come eventually. Remember, we are newly promoted. Right then, we're back. That did not take long to get through that at the moment. There was just nothing in between, which is great, although it does mean we're going to struggle in terms of fitness live. FA Cup tap. That must be coming up soon. We must get our draw for that soon. We're 6th in the league at the moment. We do have a game in hand, and technically, a win in this game in hand today, everyone else is still playing, we could still go top of the league if we win our game in hand, so the Salford defeat is certainly not the end of the world. However, the team, Magoma, he's actually gained a bit of fitness back again. Toure is carrying way too much match play there. Anthony, I'm going to drop him out for Cope because he's played fantastic. He played well when he came on. He found himself in space. Up top, I'm going to swip it back around again for Danaher just to, try him out. Why not? Everyone else, though, I'm fairly content to leave that as a starting lineup, really. Duxbury, Kebby, Hinchcliffe, Magoma, Payne, DeMayo, lovely links building here, Banton, Danaher, Cope, and Hinchcliffe. We haven't seen the sort of lung-busting runs being made by Magoma as much as DeMayo last year, and perhaps DeMayo has been limited by the position he's been played in at the moment. I don't know. Might be an area I'd take a little look at, but I didn't really want to have him not playing because he is a very good player. It's undeniable. Right then, so Dulwich Hamlet do have, is that Lewis McGugan? It is Lewis McGugan, okay. And McGugan and McQuilkin in the middle. They've got a Mc midfield, which is fine. I kind of think that this needs to be a game where we respond. Off the back of that Salford game, as much as we did play well on the night, we didn't get the win, and I need to see a response out of the team today. Magoma, he seems to be good at recovering, to be fair. Oh, Cope's in behind again. Men in the box, ball in. Banton's one, can he knock it back across? Saved! Cleared away, and he's put it out for a corner. Honestly, it's 25 minutes in, and they're still dominating the ball. I might actually switch to cautious, so we can try and catch them on the break a little bit and not have to worry so much about being in possession. I think this is one way you can beat us, is control possession. If we don't have the ball, oh, he's at the post. We're getting a bit rushed with our clearances too. They look like quite a good footballing side. Certainly no pushover, like I suspected they could be. Oh, he's got very lucky there. Saved by Hinchcliffe, well done. Get to half-time, we can assess. Well, half-time, 0-0. We've rode our luck a little bit. We can't get a foot on the ball, so we're going to go stuck in, get a bit more pressing intensity on them, just to try and shake them off the ball a little bit, and try and win some of that possession back, because we've not really created anything in this first half. Payne has been completely anonymous and is playing really poorly. They just won't let him complete his passes. Out of possession, pressing intensity a bit more, get stuck in a little bit more as well. As for this, number 13 is, I assume, O'Connell. I think that's his number 13. It must do. So we're going to mark the crap out of him and press him really tight and just try and beat him up, basically. We're going to beat him up. That is our plan for the second half. Beat up Keelan O'Connell, provoke him into getting himself sent off or something, and just try and get in on them in this second period. Something has to change. I'm going to go back to positive, though, because we don't really seem to have achieved a great deal by being more cautious. We're going to try and put our best foot forward in this second half and try and win a bit more of the ball. Rogers takes it short. They're actually trying to play a bit of football in this division, and I commend them for that. And Gooden's through. Palmer with a huge tackle. He's been massive for us tonight. He really has. Wait, what? It's 1-0 to Dulwich Hamlet. I genuinely thought that tackle from Palmer was completely perfect. Obviously, he must have taken the man before he got to the ball there, because the replay made that look like a completely normal tackle, and it's gone underneath Ben Hinchcliffe. What a shame. We now trail at home to Dulwich Hamlet. Right, we're going to have to go attacking. I'm also going to make some subs here, because we've got some players on bookings, and we kind of need to freshen these up in these positions. In fact, I'm going to freshen up all the players that are booked, because I don't want any red cards. That's kind of the key thing for me right now. Don't get any players sent off. Bit of pace from him. We could find the ball back post. Stevenson! Oh, Dazza! That was your moment, mate. Get us the equaliser there. We do look better, though. Palmer. I might be tempted to go to very attacking. All we need is one goal if we can get it. Stevenson. Danaher. Anthony? Saved by the goalkeeper. Oh, my God. Apologies, that's the doorbell. Right then, we're back. I'm out of breath, so that's always good. About as well, actually, I feel like I'm more out of breath than the team at the moment. Let's go. 10 minutes to go. Here we go. Come on, late goal, set piece or something. Palmer, Anthony, DeMayo, yes! Stockport 1, Dulwich Hamlet 1. Connor DeMayo, second goal of the season. I think he scored the second goal against Dover on the opening day, and he's hopefully, anyway, just earned us a draw. Lovely work here. Deflects back to him, and what a strike from Connor DeMayo. 1-1 at Edgeley Park, and at least we might not lose this match. Right, let me just turn down the attacking intensity, just from very attacking to normal attacking. It looks like it is going to be a 1-1 draw at home to Dulwich Hamlet. On another day, we maybe could have won the game. But I think a draw is probably a fair result. They had some chances and they created some decent moments against us. We definitely looked a lot better in this second half, though. Won it for possession by miles in the second half. Really did pull them back, but wasn't enough to go and get the win. And now Orient actually topped the league, thanks to us taking points off of them. I'll take that. DeMeo bailing us out there with one of his late goals. Connor Tomato, because he doesn't like mayo. And you never know, I might be able to figure out a couple more things to make us even better, but it could just be the case that we are getting 100% out of the tactic with the players we've got now, and it's just a case of getting better personnel to slowly move us up the league. That might well be the case. I don't really know. And come back for the Halifax Town game. It should be a relatively easy one for us, but you don't know. We could be right down the bottom, or we could, well, not right down the bottom, but we could be struggling more by the time we get to that. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, despite the fact that we haven't looked quite as convincing in today's games, and that Ashley Palmer goal... didn't even run the segment for that. I think that was actually worse. I need to make a new one for when stuff like that happens. Seriously, just stop the world I want to get off segment. That's what we need. Anyway, yeah, if you have enjoyed the video, drop a like. That'll be superb. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, you'll get some of this in your inbox every single day at 6 o'clock. So that's fine, isn't it? And I'll see you guys in the next episode for a big chunk of stuff. We've got an FA Cup tie in there. Come back against Halifax Town and hopefully take them to the bank. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.